Once all your panels are manufactured and hardwares are procured, you are now ready to start packaging and shipping your products. At that point, you can also use Infurnia's packaging solution wherein you can package your products in an organized manner and have complete control over the process. For this, once your units are verified and enabled for manufacturing, herein in outputs you have the option of panel labels. You can download your panel labels with the QR code field activated. Once you download the same, you can see here that this is my panel label and herein I have a QR code attached. You will be using this QR code for the purpose of tracking this panel as well as for shipping and packaging. In your work order, now you have the option of packaging. When you go inside the same, you can see that there is an option to create a new box. Click on the same and you will be able to see a virtual box one wherein you can add panels and hardwares as per what you want to package in that particular box. Here you have the option to toggle between panel or hardware depending on what you are adding in the box. To add a panel, scan the QR code of the panel label. You can see that C3P11 shutter panel is added in the box now. Similarly, keep scanning whichever panels you want to add to this particular box and all of them will get added here. Next, you can toggle to the hardware option here and you can add new hardware. A list of all the hardwares that are in your work order right now will be shown here on the right side and you can select whichever hardware item you want. Click on the drop down and select whichever hardware you want to add to this particular box and update the quantity of hardware that you want to add. Then select on add. Now this hardware is added to the particular box. You can keep adding more hardwares as per the requirement of the packaging and add it here. So you can see that in this particular box now I have added 4 panels and 2 hardwares. Then I can print the label and close the box. So you can see that a packaging label has been printed which can be fixed on top of the box. There is a QR code which will be used for the purpose of shipment tracking. The box details are here and the content details are here as well. What are the panels packed and what are the hardwares packed on the particular box. In this way, you can create more boxes as well. You can see this is another box that I have created now. So now I have 2 boxes and in both the boxes you can see the number of panels and hardwares that are there in the 2 boxes as well. On the top right, you also have box label settings where you can change the styling of the label in terms of the text, width, height, the border spacing and font. While working on a particular box packaging, you can also delete any particular panel. If you want to package it in another box, you can select the same and you can proceed here and delete that particular panel. If you are still working on that box, then you do not need to necessarily close the box here. You can close this particular window and it will ask you if you want to close the box without printing its label. If you select close here, then the box will remain open. You can see this is a open icon and this is a closed icon. As you can see, closed and label attached, and you can see this is a open box. On the top, you can also track the number of open boxes and closed boxes and the status of how many panels and hardwares have been packaged yet.